So now, going to our Katha, Ramananda Raya is describing the love of Srimati Radharani. Yesterday, it was the point that Srimati Radharani, he met Krishna in Danghati, and she could not forget the beauty of Krishna. So, it's the nature of women. If they realize some things, if they feel so much pleasure, so until that time they'll not happy, satisfied. Until that time they'll say to his intimate ones. So Srimati Radharani also want to do this. And Vrindadevi is there. And Vrindadevi, the Sakhis and Manjaris, they know the heart of Srimati Radharani. They know that Srimati Radharani, she will describe, she loves to describe her feelings about Krishna. But she is very shy. So that's why one should ask Vrindadutyas, Radhe, we met Krishna there in Danghati. What is your realization? How it was for you? So Srimati Radharani, she said, oh Brinde, how I can explain my feelings, my realization? No one can describe by words. Why, Radhe? It was not your first meeting. Before also we met Krishna. And most of the times Krishna is arranging something new, very new. And yesterday it was in Danghati. Toll tax. So that's why I want to know. I'm eagerly waiting to hear everything about your realization. So Srimati Radharani, she closed her eyes. Sakhi, wait. Yes, Krishna is always in front of my eyes. But Sakhi, how I'll describe you? Because I'm not intelligent. I have not so much word to describe the beauty of Krishna. Sakhi, if I'll try to describe the beauty, so I have to compare the beauty of Krishna with something. And it is from this world. But, Brinde, I'm telling you the truth. There is nothing in this world to whom I can compare the beauty of Krishna. Not even lotus, not even full moon. Sakhi, it's very difficult to describe. So I close my eyes, because when I close my eyes, Krishna is coming. You know, Sakhi? Exactly. Right now, Krishna is in front of me. In front of me. My dear friends, my dear devotees, Srimati Radharani start to describe. She didn't open her eyes because she's describing just what she's seeing. And now Krishna is in front of her eyes, which is closed. But Srimati Radharani, only Srimati Radharani can see this. Shakti. Prapanya Panthanam Hari Rasak Kride Tannayanayor Purvoyang Purvam Kachidapi no Drishta Madhurima Pratikepi Ekasya Sfurati Muhurangyasya Shakhiya Priyastasya Patum Labamapi Samartha Nadrigiyam. Which beauty! It's spreading from the body of Krishna to everywhere, Sati. By my eyes, I'm not really satisfied. Rupam drishang drishimata makhlatlatam. Whenever I'm getting darshan of Krishna, Shakti, always I'm chastising Vidhata, who wrote something here on my forehead about my fate. Sakhi, he is very rude. So that's why he gave me only 2 eyes. He must know that in my life I'll get association, I'll get darshan of Krishna. And the beauty of Krishna by 2 eyes, it is not enough. Only to look at Krishna, drishi matha makhilarthalabham. Only by watching one time, only by looking at Krishna single time, it's enough to get the liberation, moksha. And then I can say, yes, my eyes are successful. Who will look at the beauty of Krishna? His eyes are successful. Maybe he didn't watch everything in this world. Don't need to seek anything more. If the eyes look one time, the beauty of Krishna, then it's enough. Sakhi, when I'll get darshan of Krishna, so when Krishna will be near to me, very near to me, so my eyes start to cry. You know why? Because Rupam drishang drishamatha makhilarthalabham. My eyes don't want to free Krishna. Let Krishna go from there. But I know after some time Krishna will go. So that's why maybe Krishna is near to me, next to me. Then also my eyes are crying to think about the separation. Prapanya pantyanam harirasa kride. Sakhi, many times, Brinde, so many times, different way, I have seen Krishna, I met Krishna, I got darshan of Krishna. But, Sakhi, yesterday's beauty was the best. Yesterday's beauty was the best. My eyes were not successful. My eyes were not satisfied. Because it wanted more and more and more darshan of Krishna. Purvoyam purvam kochidopi nadrishta madhurinava. Such kinds of beauty never manifest before in Krishna. Pratikepi ekasya sphurati. Muhurangyasya shakhiya priyastasya pathum labamapi samartha nadrigiyam. Sakhi, only in one part, how much beauty is manifesting from Krishna's body. Only in a small part. My eyes cannot drink such nectar. It's so much. So, just think about all over his body, how it is that Sakhi, you know, yesterday Krishna, he made many funs with us. And Lalita also. She started to debate with Krishna. Because he asked tax in the name of king. So Lalite, Vishakhe, mainly Lalite, she started to bargain. But Krishna said, no, not possible, because the tax will go to the king. How I can do that? How you can cheat our king? How I will accept? By my arm, by my finger, by my hand? Because my eyes never say bad. My mind, my intelligence never be dishonest. My hand never did any wrong work, wrong duty. I'm really completely honest. I'm very straight, very innocent. Only I'm following the duty of my king. So please don't bargain with me. Please pay the tax. Sakhi, when Krishna was saying this, when he was making fun, he was not only smiling by his lips, he was smiling all over his body. His eyes were smiling, his face was smiling, all over his body. Sakhi, you know, did you follow that? Krishna was moving his hands so much. Yes, Radhe, yes. Yes, I can remember. Really, Krishna was moving his hand. It was unnecessary. It was not necessary. You know for what? You know for what? Why Krishna was moving his hand so much? No. Sakhi, ever you have seen any magician when he was showing magic, his trick? Yes, sometimes. The magicians also, they're moving their hands so much. You know for what? To hypnotize. By the hands, they're hypnotizing. They're engaging the mind and hypnotizing the mind of others who is in front of that magician. He's hypnotizing by the hands, to moving his fingers, hands, and all the viewers, they will be hypnotized. And Sakhi, Krishna was doing the same things. She was hypnotizing, but not everyone. He's really great magician. Because magician, when they'll do some things, hypnotizing, when they'll fetch to the 100 people or 1,000 people, so when they'll hypnotize all the viewers together. They cannot do that. Only one in the 1,000. If they want to hypnotize only one, he has to call him near to him, and he will do that only for him or her. But towards 100 people, hypnotizing one, it's impossible for the magician. But Krishna is such kinds of very good magician that he can do that. He was hypnotizing, but it was not everyone, not for you, not for Sakhis, it was for me. And Sakhi, I'm telling you the truth. He was succeeded. I was really hypnotized. Still now. Aham Krishna Mohita. That's why I'm calling him Mohan. And Sakhi, another truth is this. Krishna is not to move the hands or fingers to hypnotize me. Only by his name only by his face, only coming near to me, he can do that. I said also before that only by 1 year the name of Krishna it entered, and he abolished everything from my inside, my intelligence, my patience, my tolerance, everything he abolished. Sakhi, if he can do that by only his name, so just think what is happening when Krishna, she will come in front of me with a special trick to hypnotize me with a very special dresses. What will happen? It's really happened with me, Sakhi. Sakhi, he was collecting the taxes, but his dress was not like them. Because many times we met that tax collector. Because we are going to Mathura, so before entering in Mathura, we have to pay the tax sometimes. So I know the dress of that tax collector, but it was not the tax collector dress. It was very special. It was very special to hypnotize me, to still my mind, to still my heart, to still my consciousness. Sakhi, I offered everything. She was looking at me that time. She was talking with Lalita, but his eyes were towards me. Sakhi, you know, by looking, he said so many things. Really? Really, Radhe? By looking, Krishna said so many things. What he said, Sakhi? Oh, Sakhi, how I can tell you? Please, Sakhi. That's why I'm waiting. Brinde, how I'll tell you that verse? Krishna wanted to embrace me, you know, by looking, by eyes, he touched me. By looking, he touched me. All over my body, it was goosebumps. I felt romancha. Really, I was feeling the touch of Krishna, but it was not direct touch. He was touching me by his looking. By eye feather, he was touching. You know, the peacock tails, it was on the turban of Krishna. And there is so many fingers in the peacock tails. Wind was flowing. So that fingers, by 1,000 fingers, Krishna was inviting me, calling me to go near to him. I was hearing somebody was saying, come near to me, come near to me. And Sakhi, that was Krishna's voice. Kujan Nava Nava Priyam. Before it was Raga Bhavan Nava Nava. That it's changed the mood. But now, the realization for Priya, that means lover, beloved, it's also coming very new. Krishna always seemed beautiful. But the love of Srimati Radharani for Krishna, it's making more beautiful always. That's why Srimati Radharani, she says to Brinda, such kinds of beauty, such kinds of sweetness in Krishna, it was never before. My eyes were not satisfied, although it was unable to drink all the nectar, only from one part of his beauty. Sakhi, hey Brinde, his eyes, I cannot compare with lotus. How I can say lotus eye? Because the beauty of Sri Krishna's eyes is 1,000 times more than lotus. How I can compare the face beauty of Krishna with moon? Because the beauty of his face, it's millions times more than moon. There is nothing to compare with Krishna. So, if I'll try to describe his beauty, so it will be some kinds of blaspheming of him, apavada. Sakhi, because I'm not intelligent. I'm not really intelligent. So, Kujan Nava Nava Priyam. Sakhi, Krishna's chest, very spreaded, very wide, that chest, it was inviting me. His arms, it was waiting for me. His beautiful clothes, it was very sweet. Sakhi, how I can describe the sweetness and my realization? Because Krishna is Abang Manasha Gochara. I cannot explain, describe by words, by my speech. I cannot realize by my mind, because Krishna is such kinds of truths, tattva. Kujan Nava Nava Priyam. Sakhi, you know, that is why I love everyone want to be free from hypnotization. If someone is hypnotized, so other is trying to take him out for this hypnotism. But I am hypnotized by Krishna. That is my humble request to you, Sati. Do not try to take me out from this hypnotism, because I love it. I love this realization and I want to be always hypnotized, as hypnotized. Krishna Anuraga Dityo Arunavashan. Ramananda Roy, he described that Uttarya. It's Arunavashan, not red, not actually red. Arunavashan means it's reddish yellow. The sari is red or blue, royal blue, deep royal blue. It's by Shyama Pattashahi, very pure, the shyness of Srimati Radharani. Uttarya by the Anuraga, which is always very new, changing the colors and moods. Now, the third, something inner. Pranoyo mano kunchulikad bokho achhadan. I said before, the females, they are using some short shirt, blouse, but it was not before. It was some very special cloth. It's known as kanchulika, which was using for covering the chest or breast of females, women. So here, which is that for Srimati Radharani? And if it is really covering everything, Ramananda Rai said, Pranoyo mano kanchulikaya bhakvachadam. By pranaya and mana, by that kanchulika, Srimati Radharani, she covered her breast, her chest. How it is, my dear friends, my dear devotees, it's also very beautiful. So Ramananda Rai will describe, not today, tomorrow.